Hey guys, I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
And we are
El
Efecto
Efecto Podcast.
Welcome back, guys. Episode 46.
46.
We hope
Shake
you
your tits.
shake your titties. The itty titty. I have the itty bitty titties. I was like, hold on, I'm saying this wrong. Itty bitty titties. And then she got big titty titties.
Oh god.
So we don't discriminate. You got big titties like Patty, shake him. You got little tits like Mely, shake him.
Oh my god.
But welcome back, guys.
Wow, what a welcome.
I know, right?
Period.
We hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. Some of y'all texted me, me regañaron, but thank you.
Good.
I deserved that.
There you go.
There you go.
This girl.
Thank you. Why you mean? Why you mean? David calls me. No, I think I called him on my lunch because I was like, oh, David. He's like, oh, I have an email drafted to like the second girl. And I was like, oh, so I called him. I was like, send it to me. And then he's like, are you on lunch? I said, yes. He's like, what are you eating? I need to see it. Like, it was so funny, but yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah. We love an accountable queen.
And David is head accountability. Literally, you look up accountability in the dictionary. It's a picture of David
Mendoza.
Just a picture of him. And we're like this.
Oh my god. But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. I opened up a little bit, so thank you guys. We got some, positive, we got some good responses on there, and then, actually last week's episode we also mentioned the funny reel, but that was, we already talked about that.
Oh
one.
my god, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, welcome back. As always, we're gonna get to it, catch up, and then get into this week's episode. So I guess I'll start. But yeah, I mean, guys, I always tell y'all this week it was mainly just work. Been a lot going on. But it's been good. A lot of learning curves for me and just learning opportunities. So I've just kind of been rolling with it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little stressful. But it's okay because it's just at the end it's just gonna help me in the future. And then I've been going through some personal stuff as well. So that's been happening, but thank God, just trust in God always. Like I'll be super honest. I'm not really religious, but one thing I do, I believe in God and I know He's got us. And when things happen, it's for a reason, and whether it's something that we like or not. But right at the moment, it's been really good. And I'm just having faith and being there for my dad, my family, and my family in Mexico. But yeah, that's kind of just what's been going on. I've just kind of been rolling with it. But we had some fun stuff last weekend too, and I have some fun things to look forward to this weekend. So I'm super excited. I'm just happy. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Friday. It's Friday. So today I just had some quick calls, and then I ran some errands, and then is she our cousin or our aunt?
Our tia.
Yeah, one of our tias at the house. She's really close to my mom. It's super funny when they're together. But my mom was hosting her. My mom's like, I need you to make me a charcuterie board for Mini. So I made her a charcuterie board.
It's funny because when I showed up, I was like, oh, what'd your mom make? And she made flautas. I go, hoy no se come carne.
I know. And I knew that, that had started, but I was like, oh, it's today too? Because usually my mom's big on that. She's like, we don't eat meat on Friday. So the fact that today she didn't say anything, I was like, oh, it hasn't started yet. But it has.
It's Valentine's Day was Ash Wednesday, bitch.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Yeah.
next Friday I won't be eating meat.
Because last Friday we didn't eat meat either.
No, we didn't. Yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of what's been going on this weekend. But I mean, this week and then this weekend, we have a class tomorrow.
Yes.
Excited for that with Dahlia, and then I'm gonna have some plans later in the day, and then I hate you. And then Sunday, I have a soul cycle class with Macy. It's gonna be Taylor Swift theme, so I'm curious to see how she's gonna put that playlist. So, I got the last bite because I
The
was super
girlies
excited.
eat that shit up.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna.
Yeah, and me too.
You're
Like
gonna thrive.
I like eat it. Like I love her. I eat that shit up. I'm just curious. I'm like, what is she gonna play? Like the throwbacks, new songs. I wonder how she's gonna do that. But it's gonna be fun. Literally after our Disney ride, I still had a high. I was like driving to work with like Disney music nonstop.
Wait, we didn't talk about.
No,
okay.
We told them we were going.
Yeah. Okay, bring it up.
So guys, you know how we mentioned we were taking a Disney like class, Soul Cycle class.
Disney Channel Stars.
Disney Channel Stars, yeah.
Ugh.
First of all, on our way there, we were like pre-gaming in the car.
So I picked up Mely, and when I got into the car, I was like, boom, I found the perfect playlist. Started playing it, cuckoo. I turned onto her street, and I'm like 2 blocks away, and Rockstar by Hannah Montana comes on. I'm just like jamming out. Pull into the driveway. Mely's here. She opens the door, and Rockstar. We're dancing. Every fucking song, we're like, oh my God.
So fucking good.
We're going in.
Mind you, we're just having the time of our life.
And we're in a fishbowl because my windows are not tinted. We could give 2 fucks.
And we were pulling in, and then Patty's like, oh, Ashley's like behind us.
I was like, oh shit.
What? And apparently Ashley was like, bitches, you guys were going like crazy.
She's like, bitch, you play your music loud because I was fucking honking. And you guys didn't pay attention.
But it was so much fun. Like, and literally we were in the car, we're like, oh my God, what if she plays this? What if she plays that? We got to class.
The last song that we heard in the car was Every Day by High School Musical. And we were like, oh my God, like, what is she going to play? What is she going to play? And then Mely was like, do you think she'll play that Xenon song? I was like, Supernova Girl. I was like, she has to.
And she did.
Every fucking song that we pregame to,
she played. It was crazy.
All of them.
Yeah. We were prepared. It was so good.
I lost my voice in that class.
It was such a good class. The vibes were there. Like everyone, everyone was excited. But Patty and I were thriving.
We were going.
Like,
when she played, this is very niche, but she played Vanessa Hudgens, and she played Sneaker Dance. Is that
Sneaker Night?
Sneaker Night. Sorry, because I'm thinking basically what we're gonna do is dance, and that music video is burned in my brain.
I still remember it with the little
oh my God, dude, so good.
Those.
So she would like turn down the music and like we're only one singing, and she's like, "I'm impressed with you." It was so fun.
It was so much fun.
And the last song was "What Dreams Are Made Of."
Really?
I literally got home and I watched Cheetah Girls 2.
Oh.
And then she did do Strut. That one was so good. And then I watched I think High School Musical 2 and 3.
It's not enough. So good. But guys, it was so good. And I was telling Patty, like, it was just so funny because when she played, I think it was, what song did I get emotional to? I think it was Strut. I don't know. No. Was it that? No, it wasn't that one. It was, she played a Cheetah Girl song. And I was like,
no,
oh
it
my
was
God.
Strut.
Yeah, it was. Because I just hear the beginning of the song, like that shit, I just love it. So when I heard that part, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I emotional? But after that, I was like, hell yeah. Like it just reminded me of like my whole childhood and like that. Like, I don't know. I was just like, this is so good.
It was so good. And then the last time we were walking out, it was Party in the USA.
Yeah.
And I was talking to someone. She was like, "You're my favorite in that class." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And then it was like, the chorus. And I'm like, "Everyone, put your hands up." And everyone just started singing. It was cool. It was fun.
No, it was so much fun. I freaking needed that. But since that day, literally in the car, I've just been blasting out. Yeah, like literally jamming and blasting my music to just all these Disney like Channel Stars.
It's iconic.
Yeah, like it's just so good. And then just, I don't know, it's
nostalgic. That's what it is.
And also just like the beat to it, it's like that whole, like, I don't know, and we don't hear a lot of that now, so it's super, it's just nice. And then there was one I was like, okay, I have to play Hold Down, Throw Down, and I was in the car like, boom, boom, clap.
Pop it, lock it,
polka dotted, country fight, and hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side, jump to the left, stick it, slide.
Foot in diagonal.
When the drum stands on your hip, 1 foot and 180, twisting the knot, zigzag, step aside, lean in, and clap 3 times. Yeah, guys, that's how we do the hold down.
Dance break.
I know.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
it was so good.
It was so good. Um,
But yeah, that was on Sunday.
yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, that was literally
That oh
Sunday.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that was Sunday.
That was Sunday, and then I had Monday off, which
Oh,
thank
I know.
God. Yeah.
I'm jealous. I can't. I shouldn't be. But I took Friday off last week, but it wasn't like a scheduled day off. It was like I had a free day.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why couldn't we get President's Day
Monday.
off?
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was the only one working.
Yeah, I felt so nice. It was raining, so it was even like I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God, because like I love the rain, but even more when I'm like, it's just for me to do nothing. But it was nice too. I went to breakfast with my parents. I hadn't gone to breakfast with them forever. But then so much ended up coming up that day. But even then, afterwards, I just got a lot of rest, which is what I needed. But yeah, guys, that was my week, and then we'll get into like Galentine's a little bit later. But how was your week, Patty?
Well, I'm a little congested. No, but it was good. Literally, it's just been work, soul, and then yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday, David and I and Kareem, who I met, so sweet.
Love him.
We took a berries class with Macy because Dahlia is in Utah, or she's on her way back. So I didn't take her class. It was my first berries class ever, and it was ass and abs with Macy, and she's so sweet. Like, she guessed me in, and I was like, period queen. And it was actually really good. Like, I was anxious. Like, I was scared. I was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm signing up for. And one thing I hate fucking running on a treadmill. Like, I'll run long distance, but like I liked running like on a I run on the fucking street. I run on the beach. Just hate a treadmill. But at least it was just like quick intervals. But I really like the floor work. The abs, but Mama has no core strength. That shit got me.
I bet.
But it was good. Like, I feel good right now. I was telling Mely I'm a little sore, like in my abs. Tomorrow I'll for sure feel it. And I texted David, and he's like, yeah, bitch. He's like, me too. He's like, and tomorrow, he's like, we got a 9:30, and we're doing a fucking, it's cycling for for survival, I think, but it's like for cancer. We're part of Dahlia's team. He's like, damn, bitch, how are we gonna do it? I was like, I don't know, but we're gonna do it. But yeah, that's kind of been like the week. But literally, I was fine Monday, Tuesday. So Sunday, I kind of lost my voice because of the ride. And then when I lose my voice, it takes like 3 days for me to fucking even get anything back. And then around Wednesday, whenever it was raining, I think it was Wednesday after Seoul, Zoo and I went to Prest, and it was obviously raining, and I covered myself, but I'm pretty sure I got wet and all this stuff, and I was like, oh shit. And then like I always sleep with wet hair. I know they say you shouldn't, but like I like I just sleep with wet hair.
Yeah.
And I got a little congested. I'm better. Like, I don't have body aches, nothing. It's literally just congestion. But you know, I got that. I keep that thing on me. Literally, like, hold on. It's time to sniff.
I love vapuru. Like, I just love smelling it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have one next to my bedside table, and Karen, that was my roommate for so long. She knows before falling asleep, I sniff it, and or I'll put some in my nose, and I'll just knock the fuck out.
Yeah, I use when I don't have my little roller for my migraines, I'll just put vapor rub on wherever I have, because I suffer from migraines, on my temples, and it literally helps. It stings.
It reminds me of freaking Cardi B. She grabs it like lotion, and she was like, I just love it.
That's how you tell me you're Latina without telling me you're Latina.
Dude, I was telling Patty.
Okay, so hold on. Earlier in the week, Melly's like, bitch, how are you? And I sent her a voice memo. I was like, I'm fine, but I sound like this. And
we were like, okay, stack up on the XL3, but she already knows. She was the one that put me on.
If you know, you know.
Guys.
XL3. X for my non-Spanish speakers, XL3, bitch. The blue one.
In the Mexican aisle at the stores.
CVS.
Yeah.
I've seen it in some Targets, but CVS depends on the area, because if you're in like a white neighborhood, they're not going to have it. The CVS in Redondo Beach did not have it.
I was like, CVS on Crenshaw, I was going through everywhere. I was like, do you guys have, and I literally was like, XL3? then he's like, huh? And I was like, well,
It's blue.
I was like, it's XL3. It's a Mexican. I think it's a Mexican brand. He's like, I'll go check the Mexican aisle.
It's literally like,
And it's like tiny. Yo.
It's a little section. But I got it in the one in Hawthorne. By like that Marshall's. And I was like, thank God. I got the blue one. Those bitches put in work. Those bitches be like,
no, they really do.
Fighting the fucking virus.
Because that's the one thing you guys know. Like, my immune system sucks and I get sick often, but XL3, that shit, it cures me, it brings me, or at least it cuts my sickness by a week.
Yeah. But continue.
But I was telling Patty because she was like, oh, but I got my vapor rope, whatever. And I was like, put it up your ass. Because, guys, so
I was like, like, what? And there's a bitch, what the fuck?
So I was really, really, really sick. What was it? Like in January when I got super sick. Went to the doctor, telling me I obviously put vapor up all over. My mom comes in she was talking on the phone with Patty's mom, with Melina. And they're both like, pues póntelo arriba del culo. And I looked at them like, what? And I was like, literally, they were like, put it up, and my mom was starting to get sick, right? And I was like, hold on. And I was like, no. And then they sent me a TikTok. I'm going to send it to you. Well, my mom sent it to me on Instagram. And my mom was like, look, you just right there. And I was like, and she literally with the Q-tip. And I said, oh, my mom, no. I'm not doing that. She said, I'll help you. And I was like, hell no. Guys, whatever. Fast forward to maybe 3 to 4 days later, my mom got really sick. So she's on the phone with my Nina. My Nina was like, pues, tú póntelo. And I said it. I was like, yep, exactly. I'm like, póntelo. And she said, pues, si me lo voy a poner. And then that night, I don't know if she fucking did it or I don't know what. The next day she wakes up and she's like, oh my God, ya se me quitó todo. Guys, I swear. So I can't. I was like, Mom, does it burn? What?
Her asshole's like...
And guys, I'm sorry if it's TMI, but hey, listen. But yeah, I was
pobrecita ni tiene.
Literally, I was like, does it burn?
Oh, shit.
So then, I mean, I don't know if I would try, but I was like, Patty, they say put it up your ass.
I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I bet you my mom saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, they saw it somewhere.
Because the fact that they sent you a TikTok, she had to have seen it somewhere else.
And my tia Sara said the same. I think my tia Sara tried it too. Sara tried it. I swear.
Your mom, I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
Your mom, she'll probably...
She was like, oh my God,
she'll
okay.
put the whole thing.
She said, whoop. But, and then she literally says, get a
shit.
Q-tip. And I said, oh, hell no.
I'm fine. I'll just go like this.
Smell it. We'll just apply like lotion.
Yeah. The fuck.
But if you've done that before, or if you've heard of that, let us know.
Or if you try it, let us know.
There you go. If you're sick and you want to do something,
shove
it up
your ass.
Yep.
No pasa nada.
Pasa nada.
Bitch, I can't believe it.
Yeah, guys. That's a true story.
That's great. Okay, but that just gets me thinking,
what
there's probably, because, a lot of people...
Because some people be eating it, too.
Huh?
Yeah, when you have a sore throat, they're like, oh, you just eat a little bit. But I was like, that's not edible. But again, we're Mexican. They're like, no te pasa nada. I was like, that is not edible.
Warnings for external use only.
They know.
It says, do not use by mouth, in nostrils. I put that shit all the way in. That shit goes all the way up to my fucking, up here. in between.
It goes all the way in.
I fucking shove that shit up there. The fuck? Is this just a Latino thing?
I know. Well, I was talking to someone, he's sick, and I was like, oh, well, get your Vaporu. He's like, dude, we don't have it. Some in the house. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So, you guys use Vaporu?
You sound like Shawty Bay.
Vaporu?
You use Vaporu?
Or not?
This is a staple.
Yeah.
But, literally, when I'm sick, the first things, my, holy trinity, it's Vaporu, XL3.
Toilet paper? I always need toilet paper in my
That's not what I meant. But yes, like a roll. 'Cause sometimes
Yeah.
the boxes no milk. But I was gonna say
Vitamin C.
yellow Gatorade. Those are the three. Like that's my holy trinity, because it's three. What's yours when you're sick?
Vaporu. Now XL3. Sometimes depending Mucinex. And then
Bitch, Trinity means three.
oh fuck. Okay, well then I would say Vaporu, XL3, and vitamin C packets.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we were dying because it literally said, Melly was like, people eat it, and the first thing it says, do not use it by mouth. And then we like couldn't stop laughing and breathing. That's what I was gonna bring up. So on Monday at Soul Cycle. Yeah, Monday at Soul Cycle, Sulema and I did a double. So I get a voice memo from Melly when I got out of the first class. And all I hear, I think I still have it. Just fucking play it. Dude, I had to go outside because I couldn't hear. But I was in tears.
Guys, I was dying, like literally dying.
Hold on.
And right before that, I was already like, oh my god.
But like, what made you even think about that?
Because I was talking to someone and somehow a car accident came up. And then immediately when he said car accident, I started thinking about that shit.
Bitch, I'm fucking crying because I'm remembering when we got into the car accident with your mom in the trailer had us by the side. And we both just looked at each other and we're like, ah! Fucking crying.
Dude, I literally played that shit like 12 times.
Guys. Because, oh, fuck.
So I don't remember where we're coming back from, but we had gotten off the freeway, and my mom was driving. I'm in the passenger seat, and Melly's sitting right behind my mom. So there's... This was like... I think I was still in school.
Yeah, we were young.
I was still in school. So it had to be like 2015, 2016, maybe even 2014. I don't fucking remember. But we're in the far right lane. So there's two lanes to turn right. So it's us, and then there's a car next to us, and then there's like 18-wheeler right behind the car next to us. Okay, so there's two lanes to turn right. We're in the far right, and then there's a car next to us, and behind that car, there's an 18-wheeler. So there's oncoming traffic, so we have a red light, but you can turn. So my mom's like looking, okay, cool. The light turns green, and as we're about to go, it sounds, and the car feels like she's dragging something. And on my block, there's hella palm trees. So, like, whenever a palma gets stuck under, it drags. That's what it felt like. And I told my mom, I was like, I was like, are you dragging a palma? Mom was like, no. And literally, my mom's like, she's like, huh? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And I turned to look at Mely. I remember Melly's behind my mom. And at the same time, as I turn to look at her, Mely turns her head. And we just see the 18-wheeler pushing our car. And we're like, oh my God. And my mom's like, get. My mom was like, ¿Qué hago? And we're like, fuck it. I was like, pull over. What do you mean, ¿Qué hago? Like, this bitch, we're about to get our money. This bitch just hit us. But literally, like, bitch dragging us. Like, guys,
oh my God.
But the best part, Melly was like this on the window. And then she looked just like, ah!
Literally, he was on my side. I'm over here chilling. And I'm like, okay. And then Patty turns, and then we both turned, and we were like, ah!
And my mom was like, yeah, go. We're like, pull over.
Oh, my God.
And then the guy gets out, and he was trying to say it wasn't his fault. And we're like, motherfucker, you have to turn.
You were like,
and you're literally hitting us. Like, what do you mean? So, and fun fact, so whatever, we got out, but it's burned in my brain. The song that was playing when all this happened was Mario, Let Me Love You. Till this fucking day, I will not listen to that song when I'm driving in the car. That shit comes on shuffle, I skip that shit. I say, oh,
my
hell, I
God.
can't. Am I lying? I'm like,
Dude. And then we pull over, right? And then I don't know. I just hear, hey, are you guys okay?
this bitch knows everybody, dude. So we're on a main street, and my mom like calls my dad, calls my brother, and my brother comes. They take pictures or whatever, and the guy again, it was the company truck, so he's like trying to say, was it him? We're like, sir, it was you.
It was
The fuck? Who else was
1000%
it?
you.
Because the fuck, literally, someone's like, hey, are you okay? And I look, and then Mely knows. Mely goes, so nonchalant. Yeah, they fucking hit us. And she was like, oh shit. But she's like, we're fine.
Yeah, dude.
But can you imagine a big ass truck
Big-ass fucking
and a
truck.
little Ultima with the three of us? My mom was so scared.
Oh my God. Because
Yeah, and then once my brother got there, she felt
it
better.
was funny because like we were screaming, but we were cracking up because obviously we were nervous.
And my mom was freaking out.
And my Nina and I was like, oh my God,
¿Qué
I
hago?
fucking
¿Qué
laugh.
hago? Bitch, pull over. He was so close to us.
Yeah.
And he literally was like just like, and he got like the back tire, like that part, and he just like, oh, but that came up randomly in a conversation, and then she called me, and I was dying.
Guys, because I was literally in the conversation, I was dying like this, like and like I couldn't breathe.
Oh my
And I was like,
God.
oh my God, I have to hang up. And I hung up and I like voice memo this bitch. I'm like dying. And after that, I was still
Dude, I listened to
cracking
it
up.
over and over and over and over and over again because I couldn't, till this day.
Like I couldn't stop that whole day. That made my entire day because that day was weird and I was just like crying of just laughter.
Sometimes you just have to let it out that way. Like when you're stressed, like even right now, us laughing, we laugh for like 5 minutes,
Forever.
like nonstop, and that's also a good way to release like stress and stuff. It reminded me of something when I was at an appointment a couple weeks ago. So I think in January I mentioned I had like a wellness event at work, and one of the things was like laughing yoga. I didn't sign up for it, but my coworker did, and at an appointment a couple weeks ago, he like made a joke, and he like started laughing, but like obnoxiously laughing, and then it made everyone laugh, and then he just kept adding and adding, and we were just laughing, and it got to the point where we were all just laughing so hard, and then at the end of the appointment, I was like, that was so funny, and he was like, believe it or not, he was like, that was something that, he's like, that's literally what the laughing yoga class was the whole time. He's like,
we would die.
it's like, that was it.
It's gonna be like the and we were just gonna be laughing back and forth.
Dude, okay, that video, till this
day. That one and Ikaratao.
day.
Now the one you sent me, there's a little girl. She's like, she does it like whoo whoo, like she's really cool.
Really cool, like really, really cool.
Like really, really cool.
But yeah, anyways, let's talk about Galentine's Day.
Yes. So Galentine's Day, guys. One, it was so nice just to see the girls. It's always a fun time. Like I miss them. We're catching up. Like me and Vicky catch up here and there, but in person, like it's just better. But Lore and Kim, like it's like, you know, we text each other, but we never catch up like that. So in person, when we see each other, we just let it all out. So it was nice. Like Lore was like emotional. It was emotional, and
It was
just
very emotional. It was funny because I got there. I told Mely, I was like, I'm officially RSVPing, but I'm gonna be late. And then she was like, we're running late.
Yeah, I was
period.
like, but you're gonna be fine. And then
When I got there, Mely's like, I'm already lit. I was like,
and
shit.
surprisingly, Lore was like pretty on time. She went to Portals.
Yeah.
She was at Portals. She's like, oh my God, I'm gonna be late. And then she was like, she got home and Vicky was like, she was already outside waiting for me. I said, who
She's a
is
new bitch.
she?
She's a new bitch.
But she was just ready to get lit too.
Yeah,
So
she
she's
was.
like, yeah. But yeah, she's like, I miss you guys, like everything.
Aww.
But regardless of all of that, like lovey-dovey stuff, it was just lit. It was
just
funny.
fun.
Like and then we were just listening to music, just cracking
We're just
jokes,
being like dumb.
literally just being dumb.
And it was just fun. And if you know Lore, She like the way she is. She's like that with all of us, but we all like talk shit to each other. Hilarious. And then me and Vicky are like
The same,
The
like,
same.
yeah.
So we will match that energy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I said. I was like, and then fucking Lore, she's like, you are Galentine's La Galentina.
Oh, and then Kim was like, "You remind me of hell," or like, "You remind me of
okay.
like," right?
She's okay. So they were saying like colors that remind us of each other because Mely got us like heart glasses and there was black, red, and pink. And Kim was like, "Which one should I get?" And they were like, "Oh, you should do pink." And that's when they're like, "Oh, you remind me of this color or whatever." And Kim was like, Patty and Vicky, she's like, "You guys remind me of like hell, fire,
Fire.
red." I'm like, period. Good.
It was
We're like, that's the energy we channel.
and she literally like Kim was like said everyone's like literally like spot on to all of us like the way that we do it. She was like Lore was, what was Lore?
I don't remember.
Like brown or orange. I don't remember, but yeah, and Kim's always like good about that. But yeah, I was like when she said that like with Vicky and about Vicky and Patty, I was like, oh my god, yes,
The
like that's
red, the
literally
fire.
it. And Patty was wearing like red and
Yeah.
everything, so I was like, period. But yeah, guys, we obviously had like all the drinks and like
We
pizza.
Finished 5 bottles of champagne.
5 bottles of champagne.
5 girls.
I did not think the White Claws finished. We finished the White Claws. There was just one left at the end or two. And then on top of that, they brought a little like 6-pack of a different.
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah, like of a different like tequila drink, and those were gone too. I was like, oh fuck, okay, we did actually like drink.
And then there were like Mely ordered pizza.
Oh guys,
Charcuterie board.
I felt bad the next day because one whole pizza was there, and I it was stayed there for 2 days, and I was like, all right, this is done. But the day before, I was like, oh my gosh, should I just give this to like a homeless? But then I felt bad because how am I gonna give him a cold pizza? And then
I love cold pizza.
yeah, but I was like, oh my god, what if So I ended up, but it's fine. But yeah, guys, it was fun.
It was fun. It was nice to catch up with the girls.
Now we're doing something.
I know we're like planning like all this, but we got like very deep.
Yeah.
And then fucking Lore was lit, and so everyone's talking, and me and Lore are like, just like I like am looking at her, and she grabs this bowl of hot Cheetos, and she does like a flip, like she tosses it like a salad, and the 3 of them are just talking, and I'm like, hold on. And I grab my phone and I'm like, go, go, go. I'm fucking egging her on. She fucking starts tossing it and like throwing it. So in her head, she's like, ooh, like she's catching it. But at the same time, she's fucking throwing the hot Cheetos all over the floor. And we're all laughing and Mely's like yelling at her like, pick it up,
I was like, bitch, go get this cola, pick it up.
And she's fucking tossing, and then she finishes doing it. That bowl was maybe like a quarter full. Then there was like maybe like 3 or 4 hot Cheetos. And then next thing, she's on the fucking floor. Melly's making her pick everything up because she doesn't want Kane to eat it.
Get the hot Cheetos.
And then Kane had one and she goes, what is this? And I thought Lone was going to eat it.
I was literally taking it out of his mouth, and she's like, "Let me see, bitch." And then she gave him like a potato ball with the meat from Porto's. And then he didn't want to leave us alone. I'm like, "You see?" I was like, "Because you're not supposed to do that." She's like, "He has to experience flavors," or I don't know what.
She's like, "You need to give your dog some flavor." She's like, "My dog eats all of that, and he's fine."
But I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But yeah, it was fun. That was Galentine's. And then now I'm like, everything with Benito.
Okay, the tour has started. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so Most Wanted Tour, Bad Bunny. If you haven't seen anything on your stories, TikTok, Reels, anything, like, where the fuck have you been? Mm-hmm. Kicked off the tour. And we have a friend, Dahlia, went to Utah to visit her brothers. And they went to the concert. So good.
She sent the videos and she sent 2 videos. I was like, oh my God.
I know, like so good. And the number one thing I kept asking her was like, what are you gonna wear? Because I kept seeing like, is it trap? Is it Western? It's whatever the fuck you want at the end of the day. But that's why I was curious. I was like, how are the people gonna like dress? Loved it. The set list. A lot of people were like, oh, I don't want to go because it's just going to be trap. It's just this new album. A lot of people didn't fuck with this album. Love this album. It reminds me of 2016 Bad Bunny. And he played everything. Mm-hmm. He played 2016 Benito, like everything.
Literally,
Un verano sin ti.
yeah. When I was going down TikTok, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like everything.
I had to control myself to like not watch everything. I did. On Wednesday night I was on a live, and then I was like for like 5 minutes I was like I gotta get out of this because I want to be surprised because we're going to the LA show.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that. But we were like just wondering, like, what's happening right now, like on social media and just overall. But obviously, you guys know we always talk about like Bad Bunny. You guys know the love that Patty has for him. So we're like, okay, we got to bring
my
that
man.
Her man's. And then last night it was Premio Juventud.
Yeah.
And my mom was she was screaming. She's like, "Está Karin Leon."
Ugh.
And I saw today that he brought Kane Brown. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
he's trying to. I know he was like does country music here and there. So I was like, oh, cool, okay.
And then him and Maluma won an award for
telling.
their song. I forget what the name of the song is, but I just know. And then Don Omar, his performance was really good, and I remember a few years ago they did the Daddy Yankee one, and it was like all the different artists like paying tribute and singing parts of his songs. The Don Omar one, I really liked it.
I have to see it. I didn't see that one yet, but I'm gonna go on TikTok later because I was like, oh, I could like he has some good freaking music.
Yeah, so oh my god, that was sorry. I'm still trying to like compose myself after fucking laughing for so much, but literally, if this video doesn't show our ADHD, then I don't know what fucking will, because bitch, this apologies if this video's all over the place, but this is how our brain works.
Yeah. And listen, guys, it's real. This is what's happening right now.
Yeah, and honestly, like, our day-to-day is pretty boring. Like, it's literally work. And that's that.
So let us know what you guys want to listen to. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Don't forget about our form.
Yes.
Like,
we'll
let us know,
repost it on our
guys.
story.
Yeah. It's always nice just to hear from you guys and see what you want more of. Like, whether that's us just going in, like, on our lives, like, talking about, like, everything that we're going through. Whether that's, I don't know, anything. Just let us know.
We are still going to have guests this season. It's just the scheduling is what's been difficult.
Yeah.
We have some people lined up already. It's just getting time on their calendar.
Yeah.
So don't worry. Guests
they're coming.
Are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, with that said, we're going to close this week's episode. Well, we're going to end it here. I'll say that. We're going to end it here. We hope you enjoy, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and download on Spotify. And once again, check out all of our links down below.
Follow all of our accounts.
Yes.
Show us some love.
Everything.
Todo.
And we'll see you guys in next week's episode.
Bye.